Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. Welcome to A Deeper Connection. We will be starting the class in a few minutes, but as usual, I decide to come on a little bit early to welcome all the new people who are interested in participating and go over the basics. The basics are the most important thing about this whole practice, because if you're doing the practice without knowing the basics, it's really not going to have a big impact on you. So we will start with the basics of circular breathing, or Ujjayi breath, or breath of life. It's been known by many different names. And basically, it's a circular breathing pattern where you start in your belly and you fill up your belly, you fill up your lungs, you make it all the way up, you fill yourself up from the bottom to the top. So you kind of picture, if you don't even understand what I'm talking about, kind of picture a straw running through your center of your body. And you know, when you suck on a straw, you bring the juice up from the bottom to the top. And that's why the circular breathing is so important, because down in our lower chakra system, we have personal power, willpower, motivation, ambition, courage, creativity, pleasure, joy, groundedness, centeredness, security, and acceptance. All the things we need, especially today in this crazy world, to keep us happy and healthy. So if you're suffering from anxiety, depression, high blood pressure, just sadness, worry, fear, it's probably because you're not grounded. And when you take these deep belly breaths and you start to draw that energy up, like you're sucking it up with a straw, it's going to help regulate all those emotional imbalances in your body. It'll help you get off of your medications. I used to be on medications many years ago for a lot of these issues, and practicing these techniques regularly helped me lower my blood pressure, helped me get rid of the anxiety and the depression, and now I am medication free. So circular breathing, breath of life, Ujjayi breath, whatever you want to call it, it's really important that you learn how to do it. And if you need more help after this video to learn how to do it, please don't hesitate to message me either personally or on the Deeper Connection page here. The other thing I want to say about the basics of the techniques is the techniques may look kind of easy, but it's really more important for you to be doing them properly than for you to be keeping up with me, right? I may be doing them a little quicker than you can do them, but it's important for you to start with where you're at. Meet yourself where you're at. If you can't do them as quickly as I can, it's okay. Don't try to keep up with me. I've been doing this stuff a long time. It's important for you to do it correctly. And once you get it doing it correctly, your body will get stronger, and then you will be able to increase the speed with which you're doing it. So, we all have to start somewhere. Michael Jordan wasn't shooting the way he was shooting when he first started playing basketball, right? There's another technique we do called dangling down. Now, when I dangle down, can touch my hands to the floor. But when I first started doing this, I could not touch my hands to the floor. I had so much sciatic pain. I had so much aches and pains in my body. I had 4 vertebrae in my neck that were almost fused. I had so much problem. But doing these techniques day after day helped me release these issues in my body. And that's what this class and this half hour is all about. It's about releasing the issues we have in our body, not taking a pill to mask the pain, not getting a surgery to fix it, and then the surgery, makes you have other problems and other issues. So little by little, your body can release the problems, right? The reason you can't touch the floor with your hands is because you're holding on to tension in certain parts of your body. Could be in your lower back, could be behind, your legs, your knees. You don't have the flexibility in your muscles. So as you go through these techniques several times throughout the day, your body learns to let go, your body learns to relax, and then you can really stretch out more. So again, it's more important for you to do these techniques correctly than it is for you to keep up with me. And the last thing I want to share about the basics is to always do all of your movements on your exhale. Not necessarily when I say, okay, everybody dangle down. Don't do it when I tell you to dangle down if you're in the middle of your breath. Wait till you take your full, complete breath. Fill yourself all the way up. And then as you exhale, then you dangle down, right? Because the important part to understand about the method is that when we inhale, we're bringing oxygen into our body. And oxygen is actually the life force energy that keeps us alive. So if you are not a very religious person and are more a spiritual person, you can think of oxygen as life force energy, right? It's God, it's the universal energy flowing through us. And when you're taking your breath for granted, you're really taking your connection to all that is for granted, right? Until you're huffing and puffing up the stairs going, oh my God, I can't breathe, right? So practicing these techniques, practicing your circular breathing is going to increase your ability to regulate your emotional states, your blood pressure. It's going to make your heart stronger. It's going to release tension in your body. It's going to release anxiety and depression from your body. So again, practicing day by day, and even several times a day. The more you practice these techniques, the faster you will heal. If you're only doing this on Tuesdays and Thursdays when we gather here, you're going to be hard pressed to do any kind of permanent changes. Sure, you'll feel great after this class, and you will. You'll see when we get done. But if you don't do it again later, this stuff is going to build up again, and by the end of the day, you're going to be with your aches and pains and your emotional stress from everything that's going on out in the world. So, it's all about breaking your habit loops. And habit loops are based in the subconscious. 95% of the things that we do in life come from our subconscious. And in order to break the subconscious habit loop, we have to be consciously doing something different. And that's uncomfortable, right? But if you keep going back to your comfort zone, you're just falling back into your subconscious habits. And that will never get you any change in your life. No, not physically, not emotionally, not materialistically, depending on what you're looking for. So interrupting your habit loop 3, 4, 5 times a day is what's going to start creating new subconscious patterns in your body. And if you continue to do it for a month, 2 months, 3 months, you create new habit loops, which then become comfortable and start to create the changes you want physically, emotionally, and materialistically. All right, so let's get started. And as you know, when we get started, we always start with a little physical movement to get us, connected with our physical body. So we're going to stand up. So we're all going to stand up, and if you have a chair, move it out of the side. If you're on the floor, that's fine too. Kind of get up. And we're going to stand in a good posture. It's always important to stand in a good posture, which means knees are unlocked. We don't want to lock our knees. That puts pressure on our lower back. So soft knees, and then your root lock is in, which means you just bring your pelvic tilt under. Don't push it forward. Just tuck your butt in a little bit. Keep your knees soft, and then lift your sternum. It's not about pulling shoulders back or sticking your chest out. It's just about lifting your rib cage up. When you drop your rib cage, you create all this tension that is in your neck and shoulders that you're always going like this. Right? It's because you've dropped your rib cage. When you lift your rib cage up, you release that tension, and this neck pain will go away. Again, you have to do it 3, 4, 5, 6 times throughout the day. Remember to lift your sternum. Eventually, that will all go away. So anytime I say get into a good posture in this class, it means knees loose, root lock in, sternum up. Now we're in a good posture. Shoulders are relaxed, arms are relaxed. Close your eyes. Close the little latch in the back of your throat halfway to make the noise of, it sounds like a wave, right? Some people call this breathing technique wave breath. When we close the latch in the back of the throat halfway, it allows us to regulate our breath, which then allows us to do that straw-like visualization. So start visualizing the straw, close the latch in the back of your throat. You're going to hear a sound, right? And let's do some nice deep breathing, starting with the lower abdomen, filling your belly, filling up through the heart, up through the lungs, all the way up to the crown. Just visualize it as you're breathing in and out of the nose. Inhaling deeply, exhaling completely. Let it all out. When you feel like you've exhaled, just exhale some more, right? Then slowly, inhaling deeply. Fill yourself all the way up. Feel your breath moving through your body. Feel the weight of your body on your feet. Get grounded. Elongate the neck and the spine. Keep that visualization of that straw, right? As you inhale through the nose, Pull all of this good juicy energy up through the body. You want it to come up through the heart. Don't just breathe into your belly and stop. You want to bring it up through the heart. Fill up your belly and fill up your lungs. Give yourself so much more oxygen. This may make you lightheaded. Keep doing it while I'm talking. In the beginning, it may make you lightheaded because your body's not used to getting so much oxygen. But this is great for increasing your blood flow. This is great for erectile dysfunction. This is great for any kind of stimulation that you need in your body, right? So continue with these deep breaths. Eventually, you won't feel lightheaded anymore. Your body will get used to it, right? It's going to thin out your blood so you don't need blood thinners. It's going to regulate your heartbeat. All right, let's do 3 more. Maintain your good posture. Do it at your own pace. Feel your whole torso expand as you inhale completely. And then exhale, bringing everything back down to the root chakra. On your next exhale, slowly dangling down as you exhale. And then stay with your breath. Nice deep belly breath. Fill yourself all the way up, right? If your lower back hurts and you can't go down, support yourself on the chair. Breathe. And then exhale, let gravity pull you down. If you're still on the chair, that's fine. Relax, relax, relax. Every time you exhale, let go of the pain in your back, let go of the pain wherever it is, release. If you're on the floor like this, great. Fill yourself all the way up, and then as you exhale, let gravity pull you down. Feel the stretch in the backs of your legs. Push your lower back up to the floor. Wiggle your shoulders. Make sure your arms are relaxed, fingers are relaxed. Don't make it tense. Don't force yourself to touch the floor. That is going to create more tension and more stress and more anxiety in your body. You just have to meet yourself where you're at, do the best you can, and know that you will get better the more you do it. All right, one more nice, deep, slow breath. Keep the latch in the back of your throat closed. And then as you exhale, slowly coming up. I shouldn't say keep the latch in the back of your throat closed, because then you can't breathe. Keep it closed halfway so you can regulate your breath. All right, beautiful. Back into a good posture. Knees loose, root lock in, sternum up. Close your eyes and feel your body. Just feel what we've done. All we have done is regulated our breath and dangled down. And I can already feel some energy movement in my lower parts of my body, even the upper parts of my body. All right, stay with your breath. Continue to stay with your breath while I'm talking. The next thing we're going to do is pretend we have some heavy sandbags in our hands. Stay with your breath while you're doing this nice, slow, deep belly breaths, and we're going to just flop our hands from side to side. Keep your root lock in, keep your knees loose. Breathe. Let your arms just fly. Let them hit you and slap you against the sides. Look behind you. When you look behind you, you can maybe focus on a spot on the wall and see how much further you can look behind you every time you go around. And you'll notice you can look further and further every time, which means you're getting a little bit more and more stretch throughout your sides. Stay with your breath. Just relax. Let it flop. If you can't let your arms flop, then you got some work to do, right? That means you're holding tension in your arms. Breathe. And then slowly coming to a stop. Excellent. Let's jump and let everything flop. Don't shake your arms out. And if you can't jump, you can just go up on your heels. Let yourself bounce, right? This is not the same thing. You want to be able to let everything flop. If you can't let your arms flop like this, then you got some work to do, right? And that's okay. Just do it in front of the mirror. All right, I apologize. I did not turn my phone down, so let's just ignore that. Stay with your breath. Knees loose, root lock in, sternum up. Go back to your nice, deep circular breathing. You should have never even disconnected from the circular breathing, actually, right? While you're jumping around, you still want to do your circular breathing so you don't run out of breath, right? That's how joggers can jog all those miles. They do their circular breathing. All right, let me turn my phone down so we don't have to get interrupted again. Stay with your breath. All right, beautiful. Feel the weight of your body on your feet. Root lock in, sternum up. Feeling so much better. All right, let's do a couple more things. Take a nice deep breath. Fill yourself up. Keep the latch in the back of your throat closed halfway to regulate that flow. Imagine that straw. On your next exhale, slowly bringing your arms up. Keep your arms relaxed, but keep your elbows wide. Keep your shoulders down. Don't bring your shoulders up, right? Settled. We want to be settled, rounded. All right, knees loose. Keep your root lock in. That'll protect your lower back. Stay with your circular breath. On the next exhale, let's twist to the left. Keep yourself upright. Pretend like you're back against the wall, right? You don't want to come forward. Keep your elbows as wide as possible. Don't hurt yourself. If you can't go this far, just go as far as it's comfortable for you. Nothing should ever hurt. Stay with your breath. Relax. Breathe. If this hurts you can rest your hands, whatever it takes, so that there's no pain. Then on the next exhale, slowly tipping, just like a watering can, just tip over like a teapot and relax in this pose. Let yourself hang. Keep your elbows wide. Breathe. Don't hold your breath. Feel the stretch down the right side of your body. Keep your knees loose. Keep your root lock in. Relax. Let go with every exhale. On the next exhale, slowly coming back to center, drop the arms, let's jump it out, let it go. If you can let it go, every time you hop, the heavier you land, all of the stress and tension comes out of your arms, right? But if you're holding on like this, nothing's moving. You're holding on to your tension. All right, getting to a good posture, nice deep breath. On the exhale, arms back up, elbows wide, shoulders down, root lock in, knees loose, breathe. On the next exhale, slowly twisting to the right this time. Stay with your breath. Elongate the spine. On the next exhale, tipping toward the right this time. Keep your elbows wide. Keep your back up against the imaginary wall. Breathe and relax. Allow the stretch to happen. Go just as far as that's comfortable for you, where you just start to feel a little bit of a stretch. We don't want to pull any muscles. We don't want to overdo it. Allow yourself to let go. Feel where your stretch is. Take a deep breath. Release with every exhale. And then on the next exhale, slowly coming back to center. Drop the arms. Jump it out. Breathe, right? Beautiful. All right, getting to a good posture. Knees loose, root lock in, sternum up. Stay with your deep circular breath. Latch halfway closed in your body. Weight down on your feet. Nice deep breath and exhale. Let's dangle down just as far as it's comfortable for you. Stay with your breath. You can wiggle your shoulders. And then on the next exhale, let gravity pull you down just a little more. Relax. Again, if you need the chair or the couch, whatever, just relax onto the couch or the chair. When I first started this, I had really bad back problems. I couldn't bend down. I would just relax on my couch, right? Let your head relax. Let everything relax. Breathe. As you inhale, bring in the healing energy of divine, of source, of universe, whatever you believe in. The life force energy. And as you exhale, just release the tension, the pain, the depression, anxiety, whatever you're dealing with, let it go as you exhale. And then bring some more healing, clear energy in as you inhale. And then on the next exhale, slowly coming back up. All right, beautiful. And just seeing how good you feel, right? Let's stand for a moment. Knees loose, root lock in, sternum up. Feel the weight of your body on your feet. Breathe. And just feel your body. Close your eyes, right? If we open our eyes, we're distracted. Close your eyes, you go within. You feel what you feel like. Notice how much better you feel. So these are just some physical movements you can do throughout the day to help your body let go as you're sitting at your computer, as you're doing whatever you do, and as tension starts to build up. I want to do one more thing before we start our breath work, and that is the backstroke. So again, I'll turn sideways. Knees loose, root lock in, sternum up. And this is not about keeping a straight arm. We want our arm bent. We want our elbow to be the leader. And breathe. Big circles. Right? If you have a frozen shoulder, this will loosen your frozen shoulder. And probably if you have a frozen shoulder, you can't bring your elbows all the way up. So if you have a frozen shoulder, just do it as far as you can, even if it's just like this. And then do your other arm like this. Look behind you, right? And if you keep doing this with your frozen shoulder, it's going to loosen it and loosen it and loosen it. And in a few months, you're going to be able to do it, right? But you got to keep practicing. Dangling down is also really good for frozen shoulder because it lets all that stuck energy come down through the arm, right? So let's do a few more. Stay with your breath. Look behind you. Really create a good stretch through the torso. That's what this is for. It's creating the stretch through the torso, and it loosens up the tension in the shoulders, right? You got those knots crackling, right? So keep doing this 2-3 times a day, 4 times a day, and all those knots will eventually go away if you adjust your posture as well. You got to keep your sternum up. That will loosen those knots. All right, coming to a slow stop, and let's jump it out one last time. All right, feeling good. I know I feel good already. Let's get to our chair or our bolsters, whatever you want to sit on. It's important to sit up straight, right? We don't want to sit back. A couch is not ideal. You don't even want to sit back in this chair. You want to sit up in the chair. Cross your feet, let your thighs fall open. It's almost like you're hanging off the edge of the chair, just like when you sit on a bolster, right? Sitting up nice and tall. Again, don't arch your back. Keep your root lock in. Even though you're sitting, you want to keep your root lock in. It'll protect your lower back. Lift your sternum. All right, elongate the spine. Let's close our eyes. Relax your arms and shoulders. Circular breathing. Fill up your lower abdomen. Fill up your belly. Fill up your lungs. Keep the latch in the back of your throat closed halfway. That'll help you regulate. And bring that oxygen all the way up. Fill up your whole body up to the crown. And then exhale, let it fall back down. Connect with that noise that the latch in the back of your throat is making when you close it. Hear that noise. Feel that noise. That's why people call it a wave breath. Most of our body is made out of water. So when you connect with a visualization or the sound of a wave, you're connecting with all the water in your body. And that will help you to heal whatever it is you've got going on. So really, stay quiet. Do your circular breathing. Connect with the image of the water. Feel the water and hear the sound of the wave. Feel the weight of your body on your sit bones now. Make sure your legs and feet are completely relaxed. Should be no weight really. I don't want you to be having weight on them. Your weight is on your sit bones. Make sure your root lock is in, your sternum is up. Breathe, relax. Make sure your jaw is relaxed, your tongue is relaxed, your temples, your sinuses, right? Everything is just relaxed. Breathing. Beautiful. All right. So if you're sitting in a chair, scoot back a little bit, but don't lean back. I don't want you to fall off your chair for the next technique. All right, we're going to do the first technique, and this is only belly breath. We don't have to fill ourselves up and down. We're just breathing in and out of the belly, right? So inhale forward, exhale, and really round your back. It's kind of like a seated cat-cow. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Belly, not up here. You're just going back and forth over your sit bones, right? You're leaning forward and back, forward and back. Inhale, exhale. Do it at your own pace. If you can't do it as fast as I am, that's fine. If you have to go slow, go slow. Remember, it's more important to do it properly than it is to do it quickly. Eventually, you'll be able to speed it up, right? So just be comfortable, get a rhythm going, close your eyes. Don't think about what your body's feeling. If you're feeling pain, if you're feeling uncomfortable, just keep going, right? This is a really, really powerful breathwork technique. Just rocking it back and forth. Get that rhythm going. Breathe. Close your eyes. Feel the lower chakras as you're connecting with them. Make sure everything else is relaxed. Hands are relaxed. I don't want you to put your weight on your hands, right? Arms are relaxed. I'm not using my hands. I'm not using my arms. Just rocking back and forth on the pelvic bones. If you're starting to get tired, just go a few more, right? Keep going. You're never going to increase your endurance if you give up right when you start to get tired. You got to just push yourself a few more, 5 more, 10 more. Keep going. Just don't connect with the tiredness of your body. Connect with the rhythm you've created, right? Forget about your body. Connect with the breath. Connect with the rhythm. Connect with the flow. All right, 3 more. And then slowly coming to a stop. And if at this point you need to just take a deep breath, blow it out through your mouth, that's fine, and then get back into your circular breath. Close the latch in the back of your throat halfway. Make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. Root lock in, sternum up. Slow, deep breaths. Drawing the energy all the way up. Fill up your lower abdomen. Fill up your belly. Fill up your lungs. Bring it all the way up. Relax, release, bringing it all the way back down. This will bring down your heart rate again, get you back into balance and alignment, and just keep your eyes closed. Feel your body now. Feel the breath flowing through the body. Notice how the lower half of your body is feeling much looser. You're feeling more connected. Draw that energy up that you feel in the lower half of your body. Fill yourself up with it. And then release it all back down and out. Make sure your root lock is in, your sternum is up. Elongate your neck. Breathe nice and slow. Let's switch feet. Put the other foot in the front. Stay with your breath. Make sure you're in that good posture. All right, beautiful. The next technique, we're moving up the chakra system to the center of the body here, right? Bring your hands up. I'll step forward a little bit. You can bring them up like this. You can bring them up like this. You can bring them up like this. All right. Inhale left, exhale right. Again, belly breath. In and out of the nose. Close your eyes. Get a rhythm going. Do it at your own pace, whatever's comfortable for you. Make sure you're breathing in and out of the belly. That's more important than doing it quickly. Practice makes perfect, right? Take your time. So keep going while I'm talking. All right, so inhaling left, exhaling right. The left side of our body is the receiving side. So as you're receiving all the crap from the day, from the week, from the year, it's piling up over here. You're shoveling it with your breath. Imagine that you're shoveling it, you're lifting it, bringing it over to this side. This is the giving side. So we're moving all this built up stuff, physical stuff, emotional stuff, and we're bringing it over here and we're letting it go, right? So keep going. Close your eyes and visualize moving all the stuff that we have built up, moving it from this big old pile over on the left and releasing it and letting it go on the right. Keep going. Don't feel the stress on your body. Just get that flow going. Get that rhythm going. Do it at your own pace, right? Don't worry about if you're doing it slow. Do it correctly. Keep going. Let's do 10 more. And then slowly coming to a stop. Drop your arms, relax your shoulders, get back into your circular breath. If you need to take a and let it all out, that's fine. But then get back into your circular breath. Close the latch in the back of your throat. Let's switch our feet again. Make sure your thighs are falling open. You know, your hips are open. Your back is elongated. Your neck is elongated. Nice, slow, deep breaths. Rebalancing yourself, realigning yourself, lowering your heart rate back down. Relax, feel your weight of your body on your sit bones. Breathe. Feel the oxygen as it fills you up. If your mind is going, create a mantra. The mantra I always fall back to is, as I'm inhaling, I am in my mind, inhaling divine healing energy or universal healing energy or just healing energy, whatever resonates with you. And as I exhale, I'm exhaling everything that doesn't serve me, right? So go back to your mantra, go back to your breathing cycle, keep the latch in the back of your throat closed halfway. Hear that wave sound going through your body. It's creating an altered state. Everything that we're doing is creating an altered state. And that is how we self-regulate from our anxiety or crazy emotional states. We create an altered state, a different state, a state of balance, a state of peace, a state of groundedness, a state of calm. We regulate our heart rate. We feel the breath. We feel the guidance, right? We clear our mind so that we can use our intuition and use inspiration to understand what we should be doing next. All right, now we're back, we're grounded, heart rate is regulated. The last thing we're going to do is for the upper part of the body. This is great for thyroid, this is great for neck and shoulder pain, and all we're going to do, let your hands relax down to the side. If you're sitting on the floor, you can just relax them in your lap, and we're going to inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Again, inhale and exhale through the body. If you can't do this, if it's too much tension, just do little ones. Just do as much as you can, right? Do it at your own pace, right? Even little motions help, because eventually all this will loosen up and then you can do bigger ones, right? Meet yourself where you're at. Don't beat yourself up because you can't do it the way I'm doing. I've been doing this for 15 years, right? So, you know, you're doing great, just showing up, just practicing whatever you can. All right, stay with your breath, get into your rhythm, close your eyes. Don't tense up your arms. Your arms are relaxed. This is just your shoulders. Breathe, keep your root lock in. Keep your torso, your sternum up. Breathing, getting that rhythm going. Breathing through the pain, breathing through the tension, just going to that rhythm. This is a meditation. These are moving meditations I'm teaching you, where you work through the little bit of disease or the little bit of discomfort, right? Stay with your breath. Breathe it in. Let it go. And then slowly coming to a stop. Let your hands, arms relax. Go back to your circular breathing now. Close the latch in the back of your throat. Feel the weight on your sit bones. Keep your root lock in. Keep your sternum up. Get back to your circular breathing. And once you've gotten back to your slow circular breathing and you've closed the latch in the back of your throat and you've lowered your heart rate a little bit, we're going to do just a little more neck work. So take a nice slow deep breath. Fill yourself up. Get yourself back into your lowered heart rate. And then on your next exhale, drop your head. Don't drop your sternum. Don't hunch over. Keep your root lock in. Keep your sternum up. Just drop your head. Let it be heavy. Breathe. Keep your shoulders down. Keep your back and body upright. Just let your head be heavy. Feel the stretch through the back of the neck. Feel the stretch down through the scapula. You may be even able to feel it down to your lower back, right? I can feel it all the way down to my lower back. But again, I have a lot of body awareness and I've been doing this a long time. All right, on the next exhale, bring your head up. Nice deep breath. One more nice deep breath. On the next exhale, Drop your head back just enough so you create a little stretch. Don't bring your shoulders up. And then take a deep breath, come back to center, and exhale. Stretch your mouth wide open, face stretching. And then inhale, coming back to center one more time. Drop your head back a little. Open up your jaw as far as you can, and then coming back to center. Good. Let's do one more for the side of the neck. Stay with your breath. Nice deep belly breath. On the next exhale, lean to the left and just let yourself fall. Let your arm hang down. Let the shoulder on the right side hang down. Let your head be heavy. Breathe. Feel the stretch down the right side of your neck. Let your arm be heavy. Feel all the energy just leaving this arm. Gravity is pulling the tension out of your shoulder. Feel the stretch. Stay with your breath. Letting it go. One more nice deep breath. And then coming back to center. You know, we're doing these techniques really quickly. I could stay like that for like 5 or 6 more breaths, right? So when you're doing this throughout the day at your own, stay in these positions longer. Let yourself feel and experience the effects of these positions. You know, we only have half an hour here, but we're already a little bit over. But, you know, I want you to expand this practice. Make it a 45-minute practice. Make it an hour practice, right? All right, one more nice deep breath. And let's exhale to the right this time. Let your right arm hang down. Keep your back upright against that imaginary wall. Breathe. Keep your left shoulder down. Let your left arm be heavy. Feel the stretch through the left side. Feel the tingling in the right arm. Let everything release out the right side. One more nice deep breath. Let it go. And then exhale, coming back to center. All right. I don't know about you, but I feel great. I want to thank you all for joining me today. If you have any questions or comments, I would really appreciate if you share them here. It's really important to share what you're feeling so that other people know that they're feeling the same thing, or they may be feeling something different, or, oh, I never thought of it that way. You know, we're all in this together, and if you could just share something about what you're feeling, it will help. You know, there's between 40 and 60 people in this group right now doing this. You may not see them all on like who's watching, because most people have their Facebook profiles on private, but when I look on the numbers, there's always 40, 50, 60 people. Even I've had 80 and 90 people on these sessions. So there's a lot of us doing this together. Please, please share your experiences. And if you have any questions about these techniques, or if you're feeling some pain, or unsure of if you're doing it correctly, please don't hesitate to message me. All right, well, I want to thank you all again for coming. I'm going to come a little closer to see if there's any messages or any kind of comments that anybody is sharing. All right. Hi, everybody. All right. Well, I don't see any comments. I would really appreciate, again, if you would share some of your comments. But if you're not inspired to do so, I understand. No judgment. I appreciate you all feeling more relaxed. Great, Judy. Awesome. So again, she's feeling relaxed. Somebody else might be feeling energized. So just know that if you are tense and you need to be relaxed, you could be relaxed by doing these techniques. If you're feeling tired, personally, I do feel relaxed because my body has gone through all that stuff, but I also feel energized, right? I'm like ready to go for my day now. And we've only been doing this for a half an hour, but literally you can do this for 5 or 10 minutes throughout your day to help you let go of the built up stuff that's going on throughout the day, right? If you're at work for 2-3 hours and you start to feel the weight of the day, of your coworkers, of your boss, of whatever's going on, build up in you, then you can go through these techniques real quick. If you can get outside, people go outside to smoke a cigarette, get outside, stand upwind from the cigarette smokers, and go through some of these techniques. It's going to help you release the tension that's being built up. And if you do this 3, 4, 5 times throughout the day, you're going to be going home at the end of the day with a lot more energy. You're not going to feel bogged down. You're going to have some time for yourself. You're going to feel energized to maybe go work out, or to get on the floor and do your yoga practice, or to go home and cook yourself a nice dinner, or to get go for a walk or to ride your bike, where normally you'd be dragging your butt home from work just exhausted from everything that's, gone on through the day. So I encourage you all to do some of this stuff throughout the day, and maybe report back on it at a deeper connection. All right, we're doing this again on Tuesday next week. I want to invite you all in the Chicagoland area to a drum circle and picnic on Sunday. It's in a big field where we can keep our physical distance, so we don't have to be on top of each other. It's on Herrick Lake in Wheaton. The event is posted here on the Deeper Connection page. So if you care to join us, bring your drums, bring your guitars, bring your picnic stuff, bring whatever you want, hula hoops, frisbees. We're going to maintain a healthy physical distance so we're not all on top of each other, and we're going to drum and sing and dance in the woods, and really invite the energy of the new moon in to bring us new things into our life, new experiences into our life. And I'm also doing a Heart Math online event next Sunday night, a week from this Sunday, and it's all online, and it's also here under events, and there's some free videos to watch. They're super, super powerful videos. I was so inspired by these videos that I actually signed up to become an official certified Heart Math practitioner, and I've been going through the steps of doing that. So if you're interested in Heart Math and learning how to immediately change your energy, self-regulate, like if you're feeling sad and down and you want to immediately change your energy, Heart Math is the way to go. It's very inspirational, it's super powerful, and it's also under events here at A Deeper Connection. Please, if you want to join us for that on the 26th, make sure you watch the videos before you join us. There's like 11 videos, and they're really short. They're between 5 and 15 minutes long, so you can just watch a couple every day, or all of them add up to about an hour and a half. So if you want to, if you're sick of what's on TV and you don't have anything to watch, go to the Heart Math videos and watch that for an hour and a half. It'll be worth it, because it'll definitely increase your ability to feel good. All right, well, I love you all. Thank you all for coming. We'll see you on Tuesday, and have a great afternoon. Bye.